Hello everybody, I am some random dude. I go by Sawhorse on Reddit, and this is my summoning costs calculator. It's got a lot of bells and whistles, and I thought it might be good to actually show it in action, give a description of how it works, because I don't want to write out a tutorial for this thing when I can just deliver it extemporaneously in one take on YouTube. So, as you'll see right here, we have our handy-dandy little Excel spreadsheet. The only boxes that you as a user will ever need to modify are the blue ones, that is, these ones right here. We have our number of charms, gold, green, crimson, blue. We have our XP per pouch, which obviously changes as you're able to make better pouches. Right now I'm level 91, so my gold, gold, green, crimson, blue is 87, 154.4. You get the basic picture. We also have our gold cost per pouch. I'm going to be honest, I haven't updated the cost for pouch since the last double XP weekend. Just after when all the pouch prices crashed. So these prices are several months out of date. Feel free to modify them when you get your own copy of it. There will be a download link to this calculator in the description. And you can fiddle with it. You can make it cry. You can do whatever you want. We have our resale value per pouch, and finally our shards per pouch. Like I said, it's also got some bells and whistles. You can activate double XP mode, which is obviously if it's a double XP weekend, it will realistically simulate a double XP weekend and how it interacts with your bonus XP as well. Then, of course, we have our bonus XP calculator. If you have some bonus XP, like right now I have 79,510 in the game, you enter that, and when you have some charms to convert into pouches, it will add in the double XP, the bonus XP. Then over here we have our charm transmutations. If you're transmuting your charms up, provided you have the requisite divination level, you just tick one of these boxes and turn it to true. So say we're transmuting our golds into greens, we would turn that to true, and then we could turn our crimsons into blue as well, and we would mark that as true. And that's all fine and dandy. And that's all the inputs. What it then gives us is it gives us a set of synthesized values, just a breakdown of the statistics of your summoning training by charm. You don't really have to pay much attention to this, unless you're trying to cut down on shards for a specific charm, in which case I guess you could use like Goal Seek here or something. It's just sort of data for data's sake. And then the really fun part is the results section. And what this is it's the statistics of your training. So the total amount of XP, the total amount of money you're going to spend, and that includes resale value. And then down here we have the raw cost of your items, which is, buying in, and then the raw resale value of your items, which is selling them off. Subtract those from each other and you get the cost. It also has the number of pouches you're going to be making in total, as well as the number of shards you're going to buy. And then it also has this box right here, which will give you a recommendation for the best way to transmute your charms. So you get the most XP, or you could set this box, you could set it to try and make you the most money. It's really up to you, but right now the transmutation setup box is optimized for XP. So a quick word about how to interpret the numbers that this box puts out. Let's first input some data. Let's say that I have 1,337 golds, 911 greens, 420 crimsons, and 69 blues. So that's the number of shards we have. So if we go back to the transmutation box, you'll see that it's saying 4. If we set our transmutations to 4, we will get the most bang for our buck. But what does that mean? Well, when it says 4, it means that we have to consider these in binary. If gold is true, that's a 1. If gold is false, that's a 0. And now, we consider the golds to be the 1 place, the greens to be the 2 place, and the crimsons to be the 4's place. And then you simply set these to true in such a way that they add up to the number that the transmutation sets out. So let's say that the transmutation... Oh, fuck off, CCleaner. Let's say that the transmutation gives us crimson. Not crimson, sorry. brain. Let's say it spits out 6. So how would we do that? Well, we'd have to think about combinations of 1, 2, and 4 that add up to 6. There's only going to be one of these, and indeed, it is 4. Whoops. It is 4, and it is 2. And that would give you 6. So right now you see it's outputting 4. So we just set 4 to 1 and the other 2 to 0 to get 1, 0, 0, which is 4. And that will be the ideal setup. And so if you were looking when we set up the Crimson Transmute, the number of pouches went down slightly, as well as the number of shards. The cost probably went up because blues are expensive, but the total XP also went up to the highest possible value you could have, provided you had 84 divination and could do all of these transmutations. It's a little bit expensive, and one thing this calculator does not tell you is how much it would cost to actually get the energies needed to transmute all of these charms. So if some kindly commenter wants to include that, wants to modify my calculator, go for it. I truly don't care and don't mind. I'm releasing this for free. And I believe that should do it for this calculator. A link to a download of it is in the description. Happy scaping, and do lots of drugs.